Hey y'all, it's your girl Gemini Jazz with House of Chiron, and we are back with another episode of Galactic Gossip. So, before we dive into all the energy that's going on, because I did promise y'all that July was going to be impactful and crazy and chaotic. So, before we do all that, I just want to say, welcome in or welcome back. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you will not miss a beat. If you are returning, then welcome back. I hope the last couple of weeks have been good to you. We got off to a pretty decent start of July. You know, the sun is shining, and here in Texas, it's probably shining a little too much because we are hitting triple digits in this temperature, and it's crazy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I would like to say, welcome in the next couple of weeks, going to be pretty busy. So with that being said, this will not be a 2 week forecast because it's just too much to cram in for 2 weeks. And I'm just going to probably release that idea of my videos having to be on a set timing or a set schedule or for a set amount of time. I will be posting videos when I feel like y'all need to know something, and that is one of those times, which is right now. So I'm going to do a video this week and probably another video next week, and then probably another video for some other stuff that's going on the last week of July. So just kind of give y'all that quick little update or insight. So without any further ado, let's get these announcements out the way before we dive into the energy. So, of course, as always, the Celestial City is open for memberships, and you can go ahead and join us where we do Reiki. We have all of the astrological readings there. There's also discounts to all of the House of Chiron services. We have a meeting twice a month for Reiki, as well as our new moon intention setting ceremony. And we've been kind of playing with different ideas and different ways of setting our intentions recently, and it's been really fun. Also, the Reiki is, it changes also. So I offer several different types of Reiki, and sometimes I combine them. I do candle Reiki, sound Reiki, astro Reiki. So there's just different types of Reiki, and I kind of like put them all together sometimes, or we just experiment with what the group is really feeling that they need at that time. Also, we have our own chat. It's kind of like having Facebook for us, our own, without all the restrictions and whatnot. So that is that. And yeah, we just have a lot of stuff going on in that membership. So if this is something that you feel you need to support you in your journey, wherever you are in your journey, I do my very best to make astrology digestible for all levels. And whatnot. So maybe, this is something that you are looking for. Maybe you can benefit it, but go ahead and hit the description box below and you can find the link to sign up for $33.33 per month. Alrighty. Now, also, we have 50% off on the yearly reading. So it gives the whole year ahead focus by your sign. You can buy one or you can buy all three for your sun, moon, and rising, and they are there half off at this time. And you can find those also on my website. And the Chiron candles are still on sale. They are still, fully stocked. I'm finding myself making more candles often. So that's a good thing. All right. Y'all like them. So go ahead and get your candle. There's 7 different ones to choose from. So, of course, there's one for each chakra, from the root all the way to the crown. So you can access that also on my website. And anything else? I don't remember if I have anything else. We talked about the membership, the candles, the half off readings, and I don't know if I have anything else. If I do, I'll just circle back. You can always contact me. All my contact information is found in the description box, but I'll also link it at the end of this video with all my, social media platforms and all that. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. You can, check out that description box, or at the end, I'll just list all that. So Yeah, let's dive into this energy. So I will be covering the energy for July 16th all the way through to July 22nd. And then, like I said before, I'm going to come back and talk about the energy for the 23rd until the end of the month. And then there's going to be a separate video for the Mars, Uranus, and North Node conjunction that happens between July 31st and August 1st. That's when it happens exact. But we're going to feel that energy as early as Leo season, which starts this coming week. So look for that. It's coming soon. I'm working on all the details and whatnot. But anywho, so July 16th through July 22nd. First and foremost, we start off this week with the sun coming into a Cazimi, right, with Mercury. So the sun conjunct Mercury at 24 degrees in the sign of Cancer. And this is the Cazimi point. So Mercury's energy is really amplified during a Cazimi point. So just as, or right before Mercury passes the sun, it comes into that exact conjunction. And this energy typically provides us with insight, and it amplifies that mercurial energy and those things that are ruled by Mercury, right? So this is a wonderful time to meditate because Mercury rules our mind, our mental capacities, our nervous system, our sense of insight, things of that nature. So a wonderful time to meditate, to get those answers and provide that clarity that you've been needing on whatever situation that's just been boggling you, right, over time. Also, this is a wonderful time to have those much needed conversations, whether it's with a sibling, your mom, a family member. And I say that because, Cancer, it's all about, our roots, our heritage, our lineage. Also Cancer is the mother energy. And with Mercury and the sun both being there in Cancer, it's a wonderful time to iron out those things in that regard. Maybe even about your own mothering, right? Those types of things, those types of energies. Okay. So also this is a wonderful time to iron out any task that needs attention, right? Maybe there's some information that you're going to be getting about your home because Cancer rules the home and family. So iron out all of those things, but make sure that you are paying attention to the synchronicities and the intuitive downloads that are happening at this time, because it really does not last that long. This is maybe, give or take, a 5-hour window of this energy that you can tap in, because typically it happens 2 hours before the actual Cazimi point, and it's going to come exact around 1 o'clock or so p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or Mountain Daily Time. I think that's what it is. But Mountain Time. So 1 o'clock. So just basically it starts around that time. So anytime 2 hours before and 2 hours after that point. So that's roughly, give or take, 5 hours. Of a window that you have to really tap into this energy. So pay attention in the afternoon, early, I would say late morning until early or late afternoon, around that window on this day, July 16th, to where you can really utilize that energy to tap in and focus on the things that need to be focused on. Okay. Also, we have Venus moving into Cancer. So Venus is leaving Gemini, where it has been social and bubbly and needing to connect and relate to people. And it's moving into Cancer, where it's going to kind of do like the little crab thing where it goes inward, but it's comfortable at home, right? So from July 17th until August 11th, Venus will be transiting the sign of home and family and our mothers and our mother energy, the feminine influence, right? Now, home, family, relationships are going to come into our focus. Venus is in Cancer and is very compassionate and is very loyal. So we can expect to have a nice time through this transit, right? As we explore our creature comforts and the connection to our values and the things that bring us pleasure, the things at home, right? Cancer is all about our safety, our sense of security, our home, our family, being able to focus on those things that bring us comfort. Also, Cancer, like I said before, it rules our roots, our, heritage, our family, karma. So there may be some things that come out about that bring some insight. Also, we might find ourselves investing in our homes, right? Beautifying our homes, or, buying plants and whatnot for our yard. That might be something because, Venus is, earth ruled, with Taurus energy. So beautifying it in a way on the Libra aspect of Venus, or beautifying it on the Taurus aspect of Venus, right? So either way. And so this is going to help us connect with our loved ones also, and bring insight to those familial issues that could be going on as well. All right, so now we have Mercury that is going to be entering into the sign of Leo on July 19th. And Mercury typically stays in a sign for roughly 3 weeks, unless it's retrograding, of course. But Mercury is going to be transiting through Leo from July 19th all the way through to August 4th. Okay, so this provides bold expression and communication, right? And so think about Leo, it's very vibrant, right? Leo is ruled by the sun. So it's the heart of things, getting to the heart matter of a situation, and also expressing yourself from your heart, right? From your soul expression, who it is that you are. Leo is ruled by the sun, and this is all about our purpose and our focus. It could also indicate a lot about our goals. So Mercury going through the sign of Leo is going to give us that energy and that insight about leadership, about being courageous, and about, being bold in all of our endeavors that we're pursuing, right? So it's a very bold expression in our communication. Also, keep in mind that it's going to be making a few aspects during its transit through Leo. So it's going to be connecting with Uranus, and as well as the lunar nodes and Mars. And so this might bring some unexpected surprises, some changes, or even some frustrations. That's going on, but keep in mind that we are really focusing on our authenticity and expressing our ideas from the heart. And although there might be some challenging times that's going on with this Leo season that's coming up, Mercury going through the sign of Leo is still going to give us the insight and the idea and the mindset to stay courageous through the challenging times. Okay. Now, we have Chiron stationing retrograde at 16 degrees in the sign of Aries, and this happens also on July 19th. And for the next 5 months until December 23rd, Chiron will be moving backwards in its approach and things, right? So first and foremost, what is Chiron? Chiron is all about our wounds, right? Those feelings of guilt and shame. And since it's in the sign of Aries, it has a lot to do with our identity, our sense of confidence, and how we go about asserting ourselves and initiating the things. And it's all about our willpower and whatnot. And so, you know, Chiron reflects your deepest traumas and your deepest wounds, the insecurities that typically impact you on a soul level. That's what Chiron really kind of brings up. And so once Chiron stations retrograde, it might take you to a place where you feel more vulnerable, where you feel like your insecurities or your vulnerabilities are resurfacing, right? But this is happening so that way we can have an opportunity to really embrace these emotions, to really go through and understand these emotions and these feelings, and how we need to heal all those issues that we have with our identity, with our self-image and how we see ourselves, right? So it's important to use the next 5 months of this energy to really connect inwardly, right? Because Chiron's expression is coming from is moving from external to more internal, right? And so keep that in mind during this backward turn, that we're going to be really introspective in our healing, so to speak. So keep in mind also that it's going to make a connection with Mars later on this year. So in December, before it stations to go direct, it's going to connect with Mars, and it's going to really push us forward in what we have come to terms with as far as our insecurities and our confidence and identity issues. So it's going to really give us that energy of like breaking free and wanting to leave these things that are holding us back, leave them in the dust finally, right? And for good. Okay, now last but not least, I'm going to talk about the sun entering into Leo. So happy solar return to all of you Leos out there. And this is Leo season, right? So from July 22nd until August 23rd, the sun will be transiting through the sign of Leo, and it's going to be reconnecting to its heart, right, as it returns home. The sun goes home when it's in Leo. It feels good, it's expressive, it's bold, it feels vibrant, it's very grandiose in its approach. But also the thing that people don't discuss about Leo is that they're very generous and they're very warm individuals. All right. maybe a little bit sarcastic, but if they joke with you, it's because they love you, that kind of thing. Anyway, this transit is not necessarily going to be all warm and fuzzy, like I just mentioned, because there's going to be an activation of those fixed signs, right? And if we look at what is happening in the fixed signs, right? Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, we have Uranus in the North Node in Taurus, right? We have the South Node in Scorpio, and we have Saturn retrograding through Aquarius, all while the sun, which is the leading luminary, occupying the other fixed sign of Leo, right? The fire sign, the fire fixed. So there's definitely going to be some tense times ahead of us, but we need to tap into that Leo energy, the courage, right? The courageous spirit of Leo in order to conquer any obstacle or any crisis that lies ahead, because there's going to be some, aspects that are going to be very challenging. Like I said, I'm going to talk more about that in the next video that's coming up for the week after, because that's when it really comes to head. But this energy this week is kind of like more transitional energy leading into what is coming towards the end of the month and into August. So that is all that I have for this week. And I hope this has been helpful for all of you and whatnot. This week, just kind of take note of the energy that's coming up, because it's kind of giving you a hint of what's coming for us in the future weeks, right, to come. So yeah, I don't have anything else to add when it comes to this. So I'm just going to close it out right now. But if you need to contact me, you have all of my contact information. You can connect with me on any of my social platforms and all of those things. So in the meantime, have a wonderful month ahead, and I will be back very soon with another video. All right.